Live with Ches, we up next. Live with Ches, sports prepared. Live with Ches, live up next. Live with Ches, we're the best. Live with Ches, live up next.
Hello. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to another episode of Live with Ches. I'm your humble host, Cameron Chester, and today we are talking NBA basketball, particularly the NBA Finals. We have the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Indiana Pacers, and man, both, I would definitely say a lot of people were shocked on the east side of things, but not many expected the Pacers to make it, but the Pacers show that they have a great team. They've been winning. These are both teams been like having the best record since January 1st. Both teams have a lot of depth, a lot of athletic, great shooters and players, and pretty young on both sides. But I kind of want to lean in and show and tell what I think is going to happen, and at the end I'll tell you who I feel like will win. But let's start with how I feel like this matchup will be. I feel like this matchup will depend on who wants it more. And when I'm saying that is who's going to go fight for the ball, who's going to go finish, who's going to take great shots, make their shots. Because I saw a lot of that kind of defer and hurt these teams during their battles against the Timberwolves and the Knicks. So for the Thunder, I feel like the only thing that hurted them is when their offense wasn't clicking, when Shea couldn't get to the basket for real, and when no one else could help him. And for the Pacers side, the same thing. When towards the last few games, Hallie wasn't particularly his flashy and dynamic self until like the fourth quarter, and Pascal Siakam had to put the team on his back in some of that situations, and they had to lean on others to come through. And that's what I mean by who wants it more. Whose supporting cast is going to go out there and play out their minds? Like, who's going to be like Derek White for the Celtics, as many people didn't really see him as like a super bona fide potential like super player. Like I don't want to say superstar, but like probably like very above average player. And he showed that he could definitely handle situations himself and help the team out in a very big way. And who's going to be that for the Thunder, and who's going to be that for the Pacers if Halliburton is not clicking? And they're definitely going to pay a lot of attention to Siakam, or if SGA isn't clicking and Jalen Williams and Holmgren are having a little bit of troubles. But I want to lean towards also coaching experience in this situation. The Thunder's coach is having his first time in the finals, and then you have Rick Carlisle, who defeated a super stacked Heat team with LeBron, D-Wade, and Chris Bosh, and he defeated them with an old Dirk, an old Jason Kidd, and an old Jason Terry, and a Tyson Chandler. I'm not doubting the Pacers in this one. Just don't doubt them, because their coaching experience comes in handy, and we saw what he did against Tibbs. But Tibbs is very stubborn with some of his methods. But it's just a whole different ball game, I feel like, and you can't sleep on this Pacers team. But other than that, I finally want to say who I think will win this series. I'm going to lean towards the Thunder. I trust SGA way more than Halliburton. SGA, I feel like only had like one bad game really against the Timberwolves, and Halliburton he performed, but you could see that he was struggling in those last few games. And I trust the supporting cast a little bit more in case things aren't clicking for their number one options. Pascal Siakam is a dog, played like a dog in that Eastern Conference Finals, but after that, Nembhard was struggling a little bit. Naismith was in foul trouble here and there. I trust J-Dubs, and I trust Chet Holmgren, and also Isaiah Joe, Casey Wallace, Hartenstein. It's just a lot, and that Thunder team is going to come ready and prepared, and I feel like the Thunder will officially get their first title for their franchise. And that's all, folks. Tell me what you think. Like and subscribe. Tell me who you think is going to win. Who's going to win Finals MVP? I think it's going to be SGA. And that's all, folks. It's been your boy Cameron Chester, and it's been Live with Ches.
Live with Ches, we're the best. Live with Ches, live up next.